So I'm just wondering if you had any observations about what's behind the Joe Rogan effect, how you believe he's managed to so successfully capture this huge market. And then for us here in Australia, you know, how would or should the ABC be going about capturing that kind of audience?
Look, I'm not sure that I'm the right person to respond to that question. I am not a consumer or enthusiast about Mr Rogan and his work.
Shocking.
I am not one of the 3 billion, and I'm unlikely to be 3 billion and one anytime soon. I think people like Mr Rogan prey on people's vulnerabilities. They prey on fear, they prey on anxiety, they prey on all of the elements that contribute to uncertainty in society, and they entrepreneur fantasy outcomes and conspiracy outcomes as being a normal part of social narrative. I personally find it deeply repulsive, and to think that someone has such remarkable power in the United States is something that I look at in disbelief. I'm also absolutely in dismay that this can be a source of public entertainment when it's really treating the public as plunder for purposes that are really quite malevolent.
Thank you.
Jason Katsoukas has a question.
Kim, thanks for your speech today. Jason Katsoukas from the Saturday paper. Another person with extraordinary power, Australia's richest person, Gina Rinehart, used a speech at National Mining Day, a National Mining Day event last week, to urge the coalition to have the courage to sell ABC Radio and close ABC TV, given her extraordinary wealth and apparent influence within Conservative politics and with the alternative Prime Minister, Peter Dutton. How seriously do you take Gina Rinehart as a threat to public broadcasting in Australia?
Gina Rinehart is an Australian citizen. She's offered a personal view as to action that should be taken by one side of politics. I don't believe that either side of Australian politics in the mainstream would ever consider an action of that type seriously, because, as I said before, the ABC is trusted as the most reliable source of news and information by 81% of Australians. I mean, there is deep community affection in Australia for the ABC, and there is deep reliance on the ABC across the board in the Australian community. The ABC touches the vast majority of Australians on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. So I do not treat that particular policy objective with any particular personal seriousness.
Thank you.